What's up, interwebs? My name is Cravol, and let's have a talk. So today we're going to be focusing on 3 heroes in Overwatch, specifically Zenyatta, Hanzo, and Genji, and how much of their abilities are magic, how much of them are technology, and to a degree, how those abilities work. I'd also like to say a lot of this is speculation and is unconfirmed either way, but I have done a very good job of proving beyond a shadow of a doubt which it happens to be, in my opinion at least. Feel free to disagree with me, and let me know what your theories are. So first of all, Zenyatta, who honestly has a lot going on, so let's just start by reviewing his entire kit and everything we need to go over with him. First of all, the guy freaking floats. But if that's not enough cool points, he's a monk that uses stone orbs to attack and protect, giving an orb of harmony to heal an ally, using his orb of discord to increase damage done to an enemy, and of course, uses many orbs of destruction to, well, destroy things. It's pretty simple, Karen. Lastly, his ultimate, Transcendence, which allows him to become invulnerable and constantly heal all nearby allies. So working through this, we can quickly resolve his flight and all his orb-based abilities. According to the Overwatch visual source book, his orbs are powered by omnic energy and can channel this energy to heal or attack. Now arguably this could be thought to be from the Iris, the force that Zenyatta and the other Shambali monks seem to worship, but as Mandata says,
human, machine, we are all one within the Iris.
So it seems unlikely that Omnics would have any innate spiritual power beyond what humans would have access to. Plus the term omnic energy, to me at least, just sounds like some sort of tech. Omnics are machines after all, and it doesn't sound super spiritual or magical. And of course, since the energy is used to power the orbs, it seems unlikely that anything else would be used to allow them to float, and by extension allow Zenyatta himself to float. However, Zenyatta still has one last tricky ability. To be completely honest, I wanted Zen to be all tech, but unfortunately I couldn't find a way to prove that his ultimate, Transcendence, is anything but a spiritual power. So let's break it down. My initial theory, as a means to explain it, was that since he could use orbs to heal, maybe his ult was nothing but using all his orbs to heal. After all, the move basically just heals everyone in a nearby area. And while I might have been onto something there, there's too much to disprove my theory. First of all, simple detail, the ethereal arms that appear when he uses this ability just can't be explained by tech as easily. Arguably, it could be some sort of hologram, but Zenyatta isn't the type of guy to make holograms to look cool. The other detail is that he becomes immune when he uses the ability, and I mean, I don't care how much healing you're doing, it's not enough to undo the damage from a sword to slice a hammer powered by a rocket, multiple bullets, and a million rockets all instantaneously. That he would still be dead. I'm sorry. I love you, Zenyatta, but that's not how science works. Finally, the last nail to the coffin, so to speak, when it comes to this ability is the description of the ability itself. Zenyatta enters a state of heightened existence for a short period of time. Now yes, Transcendence might be a figure of speech, but I'd have a hard time working around heightened existence. When it comes to Hanzo and Genji, the only thing we have to deal with is their ultimates, but arguably, this is pretty hard to do. I gotta be completely honest here. Everything we're gonna go into with these two is speculation and nothing but, and personally, much as I love the characters and the abilities, I think both of these abilities were added solely because they needed a stronger tie to the anime community. Again, nothing against the characters or abilities, it just feels like that. Moving on to the actual theories, there's really no way to say these two are tech, since they are literally called spirit dragons, and the source for Hanzo seems to be his tattoo. Which of course brings us to the best explanation of the abilities. Let's break down why. Hanzo, while he currently uses a bow, actually used to be a better swordsman than Genji. However, he refused to use his sword after killing Genji, since he used his sword to kill Genji. I feel like I could have written that sentence better, but I'm just gonna roll with it. You know that sword on the last point of the Hanamura map? Yeah. In other words, the ability most likely can be channeled to other weapons, and there's no reason to believe Genji's is any different, seeing as they're brothers, and the abilities both involve spirit dragons. So most likely Genji simply has a similar tattoo that he can use to empower his weapon. The biggest issue is that you can't see Genji's tattoo on his young skin, and a space on both his arms is visible with no clear tattoo. Although most likely it would be on his back under his shirt, since it seems to be channeled as he draws it, rather than the connection to the arm or hand like Hanzo's. If this is true, this also means that Hanzo wields a sword with his left hand, despite being right-handed. Interesting little detail there. So in short, the Spirit Dragon abilities are connected to magical tattoos that Hanzo and Genji have for some reason. I don't know, I couldn't find any lore on why the kids of a crime boss have magical spirit dragons that protected them. Sorry I failed, guys. At any rate, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see similar content in the future, make sure to drop a like and consider subscribing. Please. Make me happy. Please! Have a great day, everyone. Toodles. I'd also like to say a lot of this is speculation and is unconfirmed either way. I gotta be completely honest here. Everything we're gonna go into with these two is speculation, and personally, much as I love these characters and the abilities that we're gonna be going over,